Brazil's Jair Bolsonaro bizarrely suggests COVID-19 vaccines could turn people into crocodiles or bearded ladies.
Here's a summary of the article.
Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro criticized the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine in a bizarre rant on Thursday. He suggested that the COVID-19 vaccine could result in people turning into crocodiles, women growing beards, and men speaking with effeminate voices, according to AFP. Bolsonaro said, "In the Pfizer contract, it's very clear. We're not responsible for any side effects. If you turn into a crocodile, that's your problem." Despite launching Brazil's national vaccination rollout on Wednesday, Bolsonaro has insisted that he will not be vaccinated. On Thursday, Brazil's Supreme Court ruled that the vaccine would be obligatory but Brazilians would not be forced to receive shots. Bolsonaro has played down the pandemic for many months. A month later, Bolsonaro told journalists, "I knew I was going to catch it someday, as I think unfortunately nearly everyone here is going to catch it eventually. What are you afraid of? Face up to it." Brazil has the world's second highest coronavirus death toll, only surpassed by the US. Over 185,000 Brazilians have died from the virus since the start of the pandemic.
This post received a score of 37,000, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Brazil is currently experiencing a surge in coronavirus cases. On Wednesday, the country set daily records for COVID-19 infections with over 70,000 new cases reported.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
How does saying shit like this help his country's economic recovery?
He's not trying to help the country's economic recovery. He's padding his own wallet. Spending money on a vaccine is money he can't later embezzle as easily.
Brazilian here, it's a smokescreen. His sons are constantly being investigated, because they're corrupt pieces of shit. So every now and then he says something stupid like that to divert attention when an investigation proceeds too far and he has to meddle with the police to fix it.
Wow, sounds incredibly familiar, lol.
There's a reason certain types of politicians do it.
Yikes. This comes on top of Bolivia approving the miracle bleach for COVID, too. Disinformation is making the world less safe and more stupid. Man facepalming medium skin tone.
I never scroll past an article about this guy, who thinks he's a macho genius, without posting a video of how ridiculous he looks doing push-ups.
Looks like chicken pecking their food.
A seal begging for treats.
Like the Little Mermaid sitting up on that rock.
Tropical Trump.
It's more like Uncle Eddie at this point.
That's an insult to Uncle Eddies everywhere.
Especially Uncle Edgy, look into it. Turning into a crocodile, or as he himself says, becoming Superman, sounds pretty nifty. I'll take a dose.
Shit, I'll take 2 if I can turn into a croc.
Well, you're in luck. The vaccine consists of 2 doses.
Are our leaders competing for most stupid human? I think it's just Trump, Bolsonaro and Boris Johnson. I mean, most politicians are stupid, but they're really pushing it way too much. Edit. Yeah, I know Boris is not as stupid as the other two. He kinda redeemed himself after he got COVID, I believe. Edit 2. While we're at it, let's include Andrés López Obrador. But he's like a big idiot that is not as dangerous as the other idiots, so, I don't know. Edit 3. I didn't include dictators. Although Trump is being kinda shady lately, I mean, more than the usual, so no Duterte or Maduro or Erdogan or Rocket Man.
Boris is head and shoulders more clever than those two. I think the King of Thailand would be a better fit there.
Fun fact, my father met the King of Thailand some 25 years ago, back when he was a prince and was over here in Brazil on an official trip. Dad really wasn't impressed with the dude, and was horrified that everyone in his entourage that approached him for whatever reason, even a general, had to be a level down from him, so if he was standing the person had to approach and stay on their knees, and if he was sitting the person had to crawl across the floor and stay laying down while near him. Some diplomats wanted the Brazilian military, Dad included, to do the same and he told them to fuck right off and refused to do it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.